What's going on, Lee? If you're still here, I haven't had my chat open. Yeah, the Arma stream last night was fucking wild, dude. And then about halfway through it, I ran into some real shit bags, and they got me all pissed off. And then we got our head back in the game, and then we ended up playing till like 3 a.m. But the last little stream I did, I think it was like an hour or too long. We ended up doing pretty good as far as smoked like 10 dudes, man, in a matter of 30-40 minutes. I think everybody's, getting tired and smoked and drank up because it was 3 a.m. So I had that going for me. But it went pretty good. Hell yeah, we will, Lee. We will. Yeah, we're not gonna play the game to be politically correct and socially accepted, and I'm not gonna play YouTube's game to try to get pennies out of them. I don't fucking care. So hell yeah, we're gonna keep it up. Appreciate it, Lee. I won't lie, we almost did stop doing this, and then we started gaining a little bit of traction, and it's been a lot of fun. It's fun because you guys. Hell yeah, I remember you're in England, so, and it's kind of hard, dude. Sometimes I'm up all night, sometimes I'm up during the day, like I was saying 2 weeks ago, man, we was staying up late and, streaming all until the fucking sun come up, and then, sure as shit, the last 4 or 5 days I've been sleeping at night, and then for some weird reason, right now, I can only sleep about 6 hours a night, luckily. So we'll try to just keep it up. But I appreciate it, Lee. Yeah, I make myself laugh sometimes, dude. I tell you what, most of it I don't know where it comes from. If I'm on the right frequencies, so to speak, throughout the day, I'll just start to, how it is, man. It just kind of comes out naturally. And I think a lot of it is over the years you hear people say things, sticks, and then put your own twist on it over time. Going back and all that. What time is it over there in England right now? Isn't it like midnight? collection clips that we have generated from the week of playing Arma. Holy crap, dude. I need to get a hot cup of joe and sit down and start going through them and clipping little pieces out. Get the videos, make the videos again, and shorts again. I've only made a few videos before I had my PC, so it's fucking hard. Like the 3.5-minute video I made about the McAfee sock thing, I think that took me like, oh nice, it's only 6:41. Is it Sunday there, or is it Saturday? I think it's Sunday there. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's cool. Well, if you're going to be hanging out tonight, Lee, I think once we drop off this fertilizer spreader, we're going to probably jump on Arma. The trucking's fun. I like it, but I tell you what, man, I think, you know, what are we up to here? We started this series like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, 200 hours, 110,000 miles. 209 loads delivered. Nice. We've actually explored 33% of the full map. That's pretty cool. We haven't visited all the states. I don't know which one I haven't gone to. I've gone to them all that I know of. We're on day 214. Man. See, I think we kind of burned ourselves out. You know what I mean? To be honest. Like I was telling Apex, because he said something about it's up to you if you want to do convoy. And I'm like, no. I mean, I want to, but I don't. You know what I mean? As far as driving a truck down the road in a video game is fucking, it's not that easy. So right now we've just been kind of like doing it while we're waking up, because ARM is not a very good game to try to wake up on, and hopefully we keep moving up on ARMA. As far as like that first week was really rough, trying to get back into the groove, and then every day things get a little bit better, a little bit better. Like I said, we finished off last night just pretty good. I think we're done playing as NATO. I've been trying to play as NATO, and I used to never play as NATO, and I've remembered why I don't play as NATO. The fucking the teamwork, the team is really bad on NATO. Bunch of fucking soft hands, fucking sissies is what it is. And it's funny too, because as I started playing as a rush ski last night, I can't tell you how many NATO dudes I waxed because of them talking, and I forgot about that. I was like, that's right, dude. The Russian team's usually the quiet one, and the collected one, and it's NATO that's always fucking ADHD'd out. And see, I don't think we're gonna be playing as NATO no more. And then since we found that SCAR platform, that oh shit, that snuck up on us. And that's the same with this game, like with the physics. It's like, dude, you're going uphill, like you're going uphill, and you hit the brakes, and the game thinks you're going downhill. You know what I mean? Maybe I was going faster than I think I was. I don't have the audio too. haven't seen him for a while, but my good buddy Sweeney, he's from the UK. We played Hell Let Loose together like a lot back in the day. I kind of lost touch with him when I went to BC, or excuse me, when I went to Arma. We played some Hell Let Loose together right before I got my PC, and he checked out the YouTube and subscribed, so hopefully we run into Sweeney again. He said he was going to be getting the Arma on his Xbox one of these days, you know what I mean? And I'm sure by now he's probably picked up a copy of it, but since I'm not on Xbox there, I need to get on my phone and check my messages. Probably a fucking message from him. Yeah, I forget with the windows down, dude. It's so loud. Yeah, I forget when the windows are down and you're gassing on it, dude. You can't hear shit. I think even if I was like yelling into my mic, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's always nice to watch it live. It's nice for you guys to be watching, I tell you what. Yeah. Now some people have said they couldn't find me. Some people did, but just look up Tunnel Rat 1994, all lowercase. I think is my Steam. Yeah, we're right now, dude. We're still an open book. We haven't had nobody sending us, fucking people jerking off to my pictures. So, fucking Zip Ties and Bias Plies had that happen. I don't know exactly what, but it was bad. That's why he doesn't. That's why he wears a horse head and shit. So yeah, we still allow people to find us right now. We haven't been traumatized quite yet. Mr. Calder 80. Okay, I can remember that. Hell, I'll add you when I get off of here to get on Arma. Now, you play truck sim, right? You like the simulators more than the shooters, right, Lee? douchebag. I want to get stoned, man. We haven't got stoned this morning. My coffee's already cold. More hot chocolate than coffee, dude. These smoke and dangerous cruise. Yeah. No, I hear that, dude. And Arma's fucking misery. Honestly, Arma's a funner game to watch, if you ask me. I only like Arma because it's supposed to be like massive, you know what I mean? You're supposed to have ground, or excuse me, land, air, all sorts of different dynamics in the battles. Unfortunately, though, these just, dude, I tell you what, man, my algorithm's a booming with stuff because I've been talking about some of these things, and I watched a documentary last night that these people are doing the private investigating on the food and the causes and the issues and the similarities and all these people's mental health issues, and so yeah, it's like, okay, we're not just fucking crazy. People are getting dumber by the day, literally. Yeah, I've had my mic off too a lot more, and then we smoked a shit ton last night as far as we were reaching in the green bag, smoking cigarettes. We smoked a little too much last night. Luckily I didn't feel it this morning because the air isn't super dry here today. But man, I tell you what, if it was dry, I'd be a fucking dying because of how much I actually, you know, since I quit smoking Marlboros and started smoking Lucky Strikes, I'm not getting the chest pain I've dealt with all my life in the mornings out here in the dry climate. Shit. Puff it and pass it. Oh, I'm starting to get to that age, though. I'm starting to get to that age where when I start hacking, it sounds really just unappetizing. Holy shit! Holy timeout! What's going on, Devin? Yeah, brother. You got here just in time. Man, that made my back heat up. Holy shit. Our old buddy Peters from 845. The cops have been looking for the son of a gun, tearing the tar off of the 401. And that don't rhyme with gun. The cops have been looking for the son of a gun, ripping the tar off the 49. I can't think of a number that rhymes with tar or gun. One. One rhymes with gun. I was right the first time. Yeah, we smoked last night, man. I tell you what. Woo! I swear to God, one of these days when I blow my nose and my mic doesn't mute, Yeah, the cops have been looking for the son of a gun that's been ripping the tar off the 401. That's right. Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling down the highway smiling. The spuds are big on the back of Bud's rig. Another big load of potatoes. Yeah, that's the other thing I don't like about this game, though, is that, like, you can't take your grain trailer up to a silo and get, watch it fill up like in Farm Sim. Granted, Farm Sims is pretty, like, fucking low detail, but it's worth something. Yeah. Alright, we got a little devil's lettuce in us now. We have met a lot of cool people this last week on ARMA, between the Torch Man, the Joker Man, who else? There's been a few other guys that we ran into. I just can't remember their gamer tags because we've only ran into them once or twice. Oh, Little Black Man. Little Black Man's cool. I've played with him before, though. I always be looking for him. Yeah, dude. Did you watch last night at all? It was fucking chaos as far as, yeah, it's bad though, dude. And it's the only server that has hardcore. For some reason, they want to feature the Russia-Ukraine war, so it's all that fucking Ukraine and Russia. Everybody's got like duct tape armbands and shit. It is confusing. Nighttime is terrible. We got, we got a bunch of incidences of us being idiots and getting smoked in the night. We smoked a friendly that walked up to us, walked right by us, and then the other night we had that one enemy walk in our building, walk right up to us, and hang out with us for a minute before I shot him. And then we had the incident last night where I was like the last Russian at the point, and there was like 7 NATO dudes, and I spotted one, I took him out, spotted his buddy, I took him out, and then I started moving. The other guys were like, hey, he's over here, he went to the right. I turn around, I see him, I shot those 2 guys, and that was all in the dark, that was all in the pitch of black and night. And the first ones I shot at, dude, I'm to the point to where, like, I don't even know what I'm shooting at, as far as, like, I'm trying to ID my targets as best I can, but I'm not like, taking as many chances, so to speak, because I'm tired of getting smoked and sent back to MOB to start over, you know what I mean? That was really a bummer deal. I forget that, like, what these young men that we're dealing with are unraised children, so to speak. So I have caused some stuff by feeding into their, I forget, they're like a fucking 3-year-old or a stray cat. You can't necessarily fucking give them their attention, because then it just like the one guy that fucking crashed his car and killed everybody, and then I was gonna leave him behind, so he team killed us. All that drama, and then the 2 young black men blared the N-word, and I got pissed off and said something about them not having daddies, and and it escalated to that. just like, I don't know, man. I fucking hate these people sometimes. You know what I mean? It's just like, if you don't want to play the fucking game, get off the fucking game, asshole. You know what I mean? Like, go fucking play Call of Duty or go fucking play Battlefield 6 or whatever. You know what I mean? Get the fuck off of Arma, because you're fucking it up. You know what I mean? And I think the only reason that wasn't a big problem back in the day, because nobody could fucking afford a computer for Arma unless you really wanted it. You know what I mean? Like, you had to really want to be there to spend that kind of money on a computer back in the day. Nowadays, well, everybody's got console, PlayStation. I feel like if we made a PC, like I seen in Discord last night, there's a bunch of people wanting a PC only server made, and I agree. It's like, yeah, get us away from console players. No offense, console guys. I was on one just a couple months ago because it's all I could get, and I had to buy my computer on payments. So I mean, I'm a humble dude, but the point is it's like, get us away from these console players that aren't here to play Arma. They're just here to play a game because they're fucking bored. You know what I'm saying? So I think we might actually get re-inspired now that we're starting to recover from purchasing my computer to try to copy and paste some of these mods and create an ultra hardcore Vietnam server that we wanted to do. You know, all that time. I think that'd be fun. That's fucking highway robbery, you know, especially for the fact that these games are broken. As far as they're not flawless, they're not perfect, you know what I mean? 25 years ago, you didn't get to sell a product that wasn't finished, completed, or polished, you know what I mean? Nowadays, it's just standard procedure. Hey Lee, we got your friend request there. Sweet, man. What do you guys want to see next? Do you want us to keep trucking? Do you want us to play some Arma? The only other game I got right now that's kind of new that would be busy on a Saturday, or not new, but the only other game I really got that would probably be populated today at this time of day is Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. It's really arcadey, fast-paced. I played it a few hours earlier last week, and things went pretty good. I just forget that I gotta like remember that, hey, you're playing a fast-paced shooter. Like, this is gonna be bang, bang, bang. You know, not like Arma, where your life is gonna last 2 hours, sometimes 3. That's what I should do too, dude. Is on some of my Arma lives, because a lot of them end up lasting 45 minutes at the least. If I seem, you know how it is, if you seem to make it out of the red zone into the battle area, usually you can live a long time, and because everybody's so spread out mostly. But anywho, sorry, I don't have my sound on. That'd probably probably be a good thing to do as the video is just go through and edit each life. Be like, oh, that was a good 2-hour life, and then make the video and, you know, 1 life, 2 hours, whatever, fucking blah blah blah. And those are fucking good ones. As far as, like, I know, like, there's two kinds of people out there. Some people want the quick, and then some people want the unfiltered and unedited. And the way I look at it is what's wrong with watching unedited? I mean, just fucking scroll. If you don't want to, you know, hit that speed up button or whatever, skip through bullshit. If it's like, you know, I mean, I don't know. One thing I'm guilty of too is I'm never really actually thinking about what I'm doing. And then on here, every time it's like time to back in, I always just start looking at my truck. I'm like, hey man, that looks good, you know? Stretch trucks either, I guess, is a lot of it too. But I don't drive. I'm always jumping in a different truck. I'll drive one and I'll drive another and then I'll drive another. So I don't really get used to the same wheelbase, so to speak. You know what I mean? All right, we made it. We got some money. That's good. We're staying afloat. Staying afloat. I'm the only one making us any money. I should just get rid of these other fucking drivers. That was a mistake, dude. It's hell. I don't think it's helped at all, actually. To be honest, it probably really is. I can't make as much as the 3 of those can in a day, right? No, I make my daily profits more than all 3 of them fuckers. But I am using our own trailer. They're using other people's trailers, so the rates are half as much. Let's see here. We'll get better as we go, but we'll get smarter too about explaining things. Like on here, NATO, the UN, actually they're technically supposed to be Ukrainians. They're not supposed to be NATO or nothing. The Ukrainians wear blue, yellow, and what is the other color they wear? They wear the blue, yellow, and green armbands, duct tape, and then the Russians, they wear either red or they white. You can kind of tell the difference in the camos. You know what I mean? Holy fuck, they're popping. Wait, which one did I try to join? I don't want to join that one. I want to join this one. Oh, fuck. Hey. Alright. Let's see here. So yeah, that's to put it in. Alright guys, we're going to be getting fired up here on a new live stream